What's up, guys? I hope everyone had a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. I sure did. Speaking of which, a friend gave me the game Elite Dangerous during that time, and I'm loving it. For those of you who don't know what it is, I'm going to talk about it for a minute. For those of you who do know, click the annotation on the video now to skip ahead to my review. Elite Dangerous is a space simulator, and a very realistic one at that. It was created by Frontier Developments, believe it or not, the makers of Roller Coaster Tycoon. David Braben, the CEO of Frontier, created the original Elite in 1984. This current sequel, Elite Dangerous, has a two-spec Milky Way galaxy with 400 billion stars. Yeah, it's going to be a while for me to cross. Anyhow, they currently have 15 ships, I believe. Don't quote me on that one. But they are adding more. Now, moving on to the review itself, I will start off by listing the cons I see in the game and then the pros and things I like about it. Con number 1. The missions are still somewhat bland. When you are docked at a station, you can view a bulletin board of AI missions. Although I had some fun with them at first, they are pretty repetitive, and often don't reward enough for the job. I understand they are still adding to the game, it's just something I saw needing improvement. Con number 2. The officials are annoying. Very annoying. What I mean by that is that I bounty hunt, and when I do, sometimes officials are there shooting at my target as well. My kill is rarely stolen, so that isn't much of an issue. However, oftentimes Federation, the government I'm near, ships will boost through my line of fire while I'm shooting at a target, which often results in me hitting them. Of course, I get a fine for hitting them. That isn't too large a deal, however, it immediately marks you as wanted for hitting them, for a 200 to 400 credit bounty. It's annoying, especially when it prevents you from taking out your target. Sometimes I'm even focused down by the officials before my target, who may have a 20,000 credit bounty or more on his head. That is my primary annoyance with the game, but it is happening less frequently as I get better at managing my shots. Con number 3. The game can occasionally feel slow. There is no fast travel in this game, at least not like you're used to with Far Cry or something similar. You manually use your FSD or frame shift drive to warp or supercruise everywhere. Although warp is almost instant, it is only allowed between star systems. To get to anywhere inside the star system, you have to use supercruise, which is fast but not instant. I personally don't mind as it adds to the realism and doesn't take more than 5 minutes depending on distance, but for the impatient or picky people, it's worth mentioning. On to the pros, which I have many of. Pro number 1, this game is tremendously realistic. The stations rotate to provide artificial gravity, inertia affects your ship in supercruise, and outside of it too if flight assist is off. The game does a great job at the level of immersion. The level of detail on stations and ships is incredible. Pro number 2. This pro goes hand in hand with some of my last pro. The graphics are insane. Just as the detail, the coloring itself is great. There isn't much more for me to share here, it's just great. Pro number 3. The sound effects and quality, absolutely stunning. Anyone using surround sound is going to like it even more. The sound your ship makes when shields are online or offline, the echoing of voices inside stations, and the effect of lasers blazing past your hull are all very well designed. The audio is probably some of the best I've ever heard in a game. Pro number 4. Contrary to my initial concern of the game, I always feel like there is something to do that's fun. I was worried the game would feel slow-paced or get old, but in the last 2 weeks I've played Elite, I've always had something to do in the game. Bounty hunting is my personal favorite, but you can also trade commodities, smuggle goods, be a pirate, watch out though, I'm looking for you, and even mine from asteroids. I know Frontier is working hard on adding even more features, and I'm looking forward to it. I think that closes my list. I have enjoyed the game a lot and believe you all will too. My name in game is as it is in StarCraft, Vipertech. Send me a request if you join in on Elite Dangerous. I'm located near Kappa Fornicus, by the way. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys next time.